Most people don't realize this, but every time you walk, your body is taking notes. Not just your muscles, not just your heart. Your entire metabolism is watching, adapting, and slowly rewriting itself based on a simple question. Is this body active or preparing for survival? And the answer changes everything happening inside you. Because right now, hidden beneath your skin, millions of tiny systems are responding to your daily habits like workers inside a giant factory. Some are building energy, some are storing it, some are shutting down, others are waking back up. And one of the strongest signals that changes this entire internal system is walking. Not intense workouts, not punishment, just walking. Because what happens next inside your body after days, then weeks, of consistent walking is something most people never see happening. At first, walking seems too simple to matter. No dramatic sweat, no exhaustion, no instant transformation in the mirror. And that's exactly why many people underestimate it. But your body doesn't think the way social media does. Your body cares about repetition, predictability, signals. Think of your metabolism like a giant city powered by energy plants, highways, communication towers, and storage warehouses. Every decision your body makes, burning fat, controlling hunger, producing energy, managing stress, depends on how efficiently this city operates. And daily walking quietly upgrades the entire system. But here's the part most people miss. The body is always adapting, even when you think nothing is happening. The first few minutes of walking seem ordinary from the outside. Your legs move, your breathing changes slightly, your heartbeat rises just enough to notice. But inside your muscles, something important begins immediately. Energy demand increases, and your body responds fast. Tiny structures inside your cells, called mitochondria, begin working harder. These are your cellular power plants. Their job is to turn nutrients into usable energy. Imagine thousands of miniature engines suddenly revving to life. At first, they simply use available fuel already circulating in your bloodstream: glucose, fatty acids, stored glycogen. But the real story isn't just about burning energy. It's about teaching your body what kind of environment it lives in. And this changes everything. Inside your bloodstream, circulation becomes more active. Blood vessels widen slightly. Oxygen delivery improves. Nutrients move more efficiently through tissues. Your body interprets movement as useful activity, not emergency stress. Useful activity. That difference matters more than most people realize, because your metabolism is constantly making predictions. If you remain inactive most of the day, your body slowly becomes more efficient at conserving energy. Systems begin slowing down. Muscles demand less fuel. Mitochondria become less active. Blood sugar regulation becomes less flexible. Not because your body is broken, because it's adapting to stillness. Now watch what happens when walking becomes daily. After several days, your body starts expecting movement. That expectation changes internal chemistry. This is where it gets interesting. Inside muscle cells, mitochondria begin multiplying. Not instantly, quietly, like a city building more power stations because energy demand keeps increasing consistently. The more mitochondria you have, the better your body becomes at producing energy efficiently. You feel this before you fully see it. Energy crashes become less intense. You wake up less exhausted. Your body starts feeling more stable throughout the day. And many people don't even realize why. But here's the part most people miss. This isn't just about calories. Walking changes how your body handles energy itself. Every time you walk, your muscles absorb glucose from the bloodstream more efficiently. That means your body often needs less insulin to manage blood sugar. And insulin matters far beyond diabetes. Insulin is one of the body's major storage signals. When insulin stays constantly elevated from inactivity, overeating, stress, and poor metabolic flexibility, your body becomes more protective of stored fat. Over time, cells stop responding efficiently. The pancreas works harder, more insulin gets released, and the system becomes strained. But walking interrupts that pattern, not aggressively, gradually, naturally. Imagine a warehouse overloaded with boxes. If nobody removes inventory, storage keeps expanding. But if workers consistently move products out every day, the system becomes organized again. That's what walking does to your metabolism. It restores movement to the system. And slowly, your body begins trusting energy flow instead of constant storage. This is where most people stop, but this is where it starts. After a few weeks of daily walking, deeper adaptations begin unfolding. Inflammation levels may start decreasing. Now, inflammation sounds abstract, but think of it like background static inside the body. Too much stress, inactivity, poor sleep, and constant metabolic overload create internal noise. Walking helps lower that noise, not through intensity, through rhythm. Steady movement sends calming signals throughout the nervous system. Stress hormones like cortisol may become more balanced. Circulation improves. Recovery systems activate more efficiently, and your body starts operating with less friction. Now watch this. Your brain begins changing too. Most people think metabolism only happens in fat cells or muscles, but your brain is deeply involved in energy regulation. It constantly monitors safety, stress, hunger, and energy availability. When your lifestyle becomes consistently inactive, the brain often interprets that as low-demand living. Cravings become louder. Energy feels unstable. Motivation drops. But regular walking changes the signals reaching the brain. You begin producing different patterns of neurotransmitters and stress responses. Blood flow to the brain improves. Mood-regulating chemicals become more balanced. And something surprising happens. Your cravings may begin changing. Not through willpower, through biology. This is where it gets fascinating. Your body starts becoming metabolically flexible. That means it becomes better at switching between fuel sources, using carbohydrates when needed, then transitioning more smoothly into fat usage later. Many people today lose this flexibility. Their bodies become dependent on constant incoming fuel. Energy crashes happen quickly. Hunger spikes feel urgent. Fatigue appears fast. But walking retrains energy systems, like tuning an engine that's been neglected for years. And this changes everything. Studies have repeatedly shown that regular walking improves insulin sensitivity, circulation, cardiovascular health, and even mitochondrial function. Some research suggests daily walking significantly lowers the risk of metabolic diseases over time. But honestly, the most important changes are often the ones you feel quietly. You recover faster. You think clearer. Your mood stabilizes. Your body stops feeling like it's constantly fighting itself. And here's why. Your body wants efficiency. It wants balance. It wants predictable signals. Walking provides that signal over and over again. Now imagine the opposite. Days become weeks. Weeks become years. Long hours sitting, minimal movement, constant stress. Your metabolism adapts to that too. Mitochondria become less active. Circulation weakens. Muscles demand less energy. Blood sugar control becomes more unstable. The body becomes increasingly efficient at storing rather than using energy. Again, not because it hates you, because it's adapting to the environment you repeatedly create. That realization changes the entire conversation around health. You're not fighting your body, you're training it. Every habit becomes an instruction. Every walk becomes information. And daily walking sends one of the clearest biological messages possible. This body needs energy. Keep systems active. Stay responsive. Over time, your internal systems begin reorganizing around that message. This is why consistency matters more than intensity for most people. The body trusts repeated signals, not occasional extremes. One exhausting workout followed by days of inactivity creates confusion. But simple daily walking creates stability, and stability allows adaptation. This is where it gets deeply powerful. Because eventually, walking stops feeling like effort. Your body starts expecting it. Your circulation becomes more efficient. Your muscles activate more naturally. Your heart pumps with less strain. Your metabolism responds faster. Even your posture and breathing patterns begin changing. And most of this happens long before dramatic physical transformation appears in the mirror. That's why many people quit too early. They only look for external evidence. Meanwhile, internal transformation is already underway. Mitochondria multiplying, blood vessels adapting, hormones stabilizing, inflammation decreasing, brain chemistry shifting. Your body rebuilding itself from the inside. Quietly, patiently, intelligently. And maybe that's the most important part of all. Your body is incredibly responsive. It is constantly listening to your habits, not judging them, learning from them. Every walk teaches your biology something about survival, energy use, and adaptation. Walking tells your body, we move regularly, we use energy consistently, we are not in shutdown mode. And over time, your systems begin aligning with that reality. Not perfectly, but progressively. That's how real transformation happens. Not through punishment, through communication, through repeated signals, through daily movement that slowly rewires the systems underneath everything else. So the next time you go for a walk, remember this. Inside your body, millions of microscopic changes are unfolding that you cannot see yet. Your metabolism is adjusting. Your cells are learning efficiency. Your brain is recalibrating stress and hunger signals. Your energy systems are rebuilding. And your body, far from being broken, is responding exactly the way intelligent systems do. To repetition, to movement, to the signals you give it every day. Because walking is not just exercise. Walking is instruction. What surprised you most about what daily walking changes inside the body? And have you noticed any small internal changes, energy, cravings, mood, sleep, before physical changes appeared?